guys, what's going on? It's Moto here, and today we are talking about the Milwaukee Bucks off-season moves. As of this point, it's probably coming out tomorrow, the full layout. So make sure, guys, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell, comment down below, guys, what you want to see next. And obviously, we're going to continue this series for a little while. But what are we doing? The Milwaukee Bucks. So this one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about how they affect the team more than just who they are as players. But yeah, that's the only real difference with this layout. There are a lot of names, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Before, all this footage belongs to the NCAA and NBA. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Now let's get into it. All right, we're starting off with Mark Sears, a 6'1" point guard, being undrafted in this NBA draft, signing a two-way contract. He played 170 games in the NCAA in 30.8 minutes per game. He averaged 16.7 points, 3.9 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 1.3 steals. He's a shorter guard with confidence that can hit shots and find open teammates. He has a lot of heart and plays hard every night. He likes to guard the opposing player's best guards in clutch time, and do it all on both ends. My comparison for him is Davion Mitchell and Fred VanVleet as a ceiling. Next up is Miles Turner, the 6'11" guard playing in Indiana the last few seasons, being drafted 11th overall in his draft, the 2015 draft, signing a 4-year, $108.9 million deal. He's played 642 games in the NBA, in 28.7 minutes per game. He's averaging 14.1 points, 6.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 2.2 blocks. He's a 3-and-D rim-protecting center who thrives in space. He's one of the best rim-protecting centers in the league. Now having finals experience, the Bucks have a younger stretch five with more defensive versatility to help with their aging core and returns them into a more dominant defensive team. Next up is Bobby Portis, the 6'10" center forward, being drafted in the same draft class as Miles Turner with the 22nd overall pick, re-signing to a 3-year, $44 million deal, playing in 654 games in the NBA. In 22.8 minutes of action, he averages 12 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. He's a bench threat that plays well in the pick and roll or as a pick and roll partner and can stretch the floor when open. An excellent defender who can guard multiple positions and one of the best two-way players off the bench, playing alongside Giannis in a small ball lineup or going big in different situations. He adds versatility to this roster. Next up is Gary Trent Jr., the 6'5" guard and forward, being drafted in the second round with the 37th pick of the 2018 draft, re-signing to a 2-year, $7.5 million deal. He's played 414 games in the NBA. In 28.2 minutes of action, he averages 13.7 points, 2.4 rebounds, 1.4 assists, and 1.2 steals per game. He's a veteran shooting guard who has the ability to play in the clutch situations. He's a decent defender who has the 3-and-D label, which helps a lot guarding the best guards. Not as athletic as he once was, but still has enough ground speed to stay in front of his defenders. Next up is Kevin Porter Jr., the 6'4" guard, being drafted the year after in the 2019 NBA draft, 30th overall, re-signing to a 2-year, $11 million deal. He's played 271 games in the NBA. In 27.3 minutes of action, he averages 13.9 points, 4.1 rebounds, 4.6 assists, and 1.3 steals a game. He's an oversized point guard that's matured and developed into a 3-and-D player with some problems facilitating. I wouldn't consider him a primary ball handler, but he is a great secondary one who can guard 1 through 3s, so point guard through small forwards, and can space the floor for paint players. He has shown the ability to play with other stars like Kawhi, James Harden, Jalen Green, Giannis, and Dame last season. Next up is Taurean Prince, the 6'6 forward, being drafted in the 2016 draft, 12th overall. He's re-signing for a 2-year, $7.1 million deal. He's played 582 games in the NBA, but in 24.7 minutes of action, he averages 9.9 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. He's a 3-and-D player who is a great spot-up shooter. He takes many of his shots beyond the arc and can get hot pretty fast. He's a versatile defender who can guard multiple positions and can play the 2 through 4. He's a bit slower to keep him playing, which keeps him playing mostly in the forward spots. Next up is 6'4" guard Gary Harris, being drafted in the 2014 NBA draft, 19th overall. He's signing a 2-year, $7.45 million deal. In 618 games in the NBA, in 27 minutes of action, he averages 10.4 points, 2.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 1.1 steals. He's a 3-point marksman who doesn't need much to get going. He has developed on the defensive end over his time in Orlando and can guard many wings in the league. He still has a lot of athleticism, keeping him in front of defenders, and likes to use a lot of screens to get his open threes. Next up is Ryan Rollins, the 6'4" guard forward, being drafted with the 44th pick, so in the second round of the 2022 NBA draft. He's re-signing to a 3-year, $12 million deal. He's played 81 games in the NBA. In 11.9 minutes of action, he averages 5.1 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 1.5 assists a game. He's doing a lot on the fast break. He's a scoring guard who tries to beat everybody down the court. He is a great off-ball defender with some work needed on ball. He can work in the pick and roll, but needs to learn to pass a bit more instead of scoring over multiple defenders. My comparison for him is a floor of Marco Bellinelli with that is slightly more versatile on offense, and a ceiling of a Kenny Smith. Next up is Jericho Sims, the 6'10" forward center, being drafted 58th overall in the second round, obviously, of the 2021 NBA draft, re-signing to a 2-year, $5.3 million deal. He's played 191 games in the NBA. In 13.5 minutes of action, he averages 2.4 points, 4 rebounds, and 0.5 assists. He's an athletic forward and a small ball center who has countless power highlight dunks. He's a high-energy role player who plays in the dunker spot, but can work as a floor spacer with a slowly developed jump shot. Not a great 3-point shooter, but he is a decent defender who can guard 1 through 5. Next up is Cole Anthony, the 6'2" guard, being drafted with the 15th pick of the 2020 NBA draft, signing a 1-year, $2.7 million deal. He has played in 320 games in the NBA. In 24.8 minutes of action, he averages 12.5 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. He's an athletic scoring guard who can be a clutch performer and give some scoring to the starting guard spots or a strong scorer off the bench. He's very underrated defensively, and has shown improvements as a leader and off-ball guard, playing next to other dominant players like Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. My comparison for him is closer to a Lou Williams, with a bit of a Jordan Clarkson and a ceiling of a Manu Ginobili. Next up is Chris Livingston, the 6'6" guard, being drafted with the 58th overall pick of the 2023 NBA draft. He signed a 1-year, $2.3 million deal. He's played 27 games in the NBA G League. In 28.2 minutes of action, he's averaging 15.7 points, 7.4 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.2, I believe that's blocks. I need to double check. He's a 3-and-D player who is also a versatile forward. He can guard the 1 through 4 and likes to drive to the paint. He can shoot the three at a decent percentage and can play alongside other score-first players. I see him more like a Jared Dudley floor and has a ceiling of a Tony Kukoc if he develops properly in this system. Next up is the 6'7" forward Amir Coffey, going undrafted in the 2019 NBA draft. He's only on a training camp contract, but he can get it upgraded to a 1-year, $2.9 million deal. In 323 games played in the NBA, and 18.4 minutes a game, he averages 6.7 points, 1.9 rebounds, and 1.1 assists. He's an athletic wing he plays best driving against slower defenders. He will need to prove that he can stretch the floor a bit more consistently, improved a bit more defensively as well, and be able to play alongside of Giannis to get a roster spot. He's a very raw talent with a lot of upside still, even though he's starting to hit his prime. Last up is, we know why he's here, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, a 6'7" forward being drafted 51st overall, so in the second round of the 2014 NBA draft, signing to a vet minimum deal. In 198 games played in the NBA, 7.7 minutes a game, he averages 2.4 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 0.6 assists. He's a do-it-all athletic, defensive-minded forward who can play in any role needed to win the game. He plays best in the open court and dunker spot. More of an energy glue guy that keeps the team together and helps keep the morale as a veteran presence. Notable returning players is Giannis Antetokounmpo, AJ Green, Andre Jackson Jr., and Kyle Kuzma.
All right, so with all that being said, where do I think they're going to land this year? So I think they're going to be a top 4 team. Let's be honest here. They're always a top 4 team with Giannis there. What else can we say? They're going to be a top 4 team. I think they're going to make it to the semifinals. They have a lot of wing help. We all know that. They have a lot of wing help, a lot of just versatile defenders, versatile players in general. But I don't think they're going to be able to get it done. Right? You have a Cole Anthony who's still trying to find where he fits in the league, whether he's a starter. Whether he's a starter, whether he's going to be a bench player, we don't know. And I'm pretty sure I gave him the comparison with Jordan Clarkson. If not, I'm going to change that. But yeah, that's just what I think of him. Kevin Porter Jr. still has a lot to prove as a player. Even though he is showing signs of being a great two-way player, a versatile defender as well, being able to guard the 1 through 3. I don't know if they can outlast, the Cavaliers, who are pretty stacked this year. Detroit made another leap this year. I'm pretty sure they're going to make another leap at least. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on, right? They have, they're younger than they were last year. Just, I don't know if that's going to translate or not. So I have them going to the conference semifinals, but they can make a run. Don't get me wrong. They can make a run and surprise everybody and make it to the finals again. But I don't think they're going to make it to the finals because you'll see in the Western Conference who I have coming out. It may surprise y'all. But that's all I got to say. Guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, comment down below, guys, what you want to see next. And yeah, that's all I got to say. See you guys later. Peace.